Julie's just sorting herself out. She's been doing it for the last hour. Just about leaving. Late start today. 11:15.
Is it?
Morning. Yeah, just leaving the campsite. Very nice, very clean. A little bit late in leaving because the pub was open last night, and we popped in for 1, and then
Stayed for 4.
Stayed for 4 and
dinner
and some dinner, which was absolutely brilliant. So, recommend if any time you're in Slapton, go to the Queen's Arms and get yourself a bite to eat. It's really good. I won't bore you with what I had. Well, I will actually. I had chicken and leek pie, jacket potatoes and vegetables, and 3 pints of a kind of Devon Mist cider. I think it was Devon Mist cider. Julie, would you like to say what you had, just to remind ourselves how nice it was?
I'll bore you too.
Yeah.
Actually, it made me feel starving because we are hungry this morning. I had broccoli and cream cheese bake, which was, apparently they ran out. She didn't think they had any. Then she went to check and she said, oh no, they made a fresh batch this afternoon, so it was very fresh. And I had salad and garlic bread and red Devon cider.
Yeah.
Yummy.
Very good. So now leaving the campsite, lots of lovely camper vans in there, I tell you. But anyway, head in now, pick up the coast path where we left off, which is the bottom of the hill, down on Strete and Sands at the Memorial Car Park, and then we will be heading on towards Dartmouth. Not sure how far we'll get today. Hoping to get to Dartmouth, maybe beyond, maybe a wild camp. Who knows what the day will bring. So, let's get walking. Alright, well, just walking down the road. There's the end of Strete and Sands and the causeway, the road causeway going across. Nature reserve this side. And that is the direction we're going. I think we'll probably end up going up to that little punt at the top there. Anyway, here we go. Well, just had our little bit of breakfast back at the little cafe there at the Street Gate, which is the end of Slapton. Really nice bit of food, and we've bought some cakes as well for later. Okay. Quite a climb this, coming out of Street Gate at the end of Strete and Sands. Oh, coming up through the woods up to the village of Strete. Yeah, we've had like a flat section all the way along Slapton, and now this is a bit of a wake-up call. But when we get to the top, it's Strete. We're hoping to find a shop that's going to sell some nice cheese and maybe a selection of cheese biscuits.
Oh yeah.
Because we've got a little bit of cider left from yesterday, from last night. We had a take-out cider, a couple of pints, which we've decanted into our plastic travel bottle. We were thinking, oh, it'd be nice to have that later. Whew, if we got the energy. Yeah. So what we've noticed since being in the Hams, is it West Hams? No, what is it? East Ham? I don't know. South Hams Council?
Yeah, they're all different. I don't know which part we are.
Well, we have noticed the coast path hasn't been as well looked after as it was in Cornwall. And also we noticed since coming into, I think it's South Hams Council, since leaving Plymouth, basically. The toilets. There's no hand gels. Hardly any warnings or notices about COVID, but definitely no soaps, no hand gel. So I just wonder if the council here haven't got the funds like elsewhere. Got to carry your hand gel with you. Oh, do you want me to give you a hand? Do you want me to get the ropes out? That was a bloody climb and a half. You can hear the road ahead. Hopefully that's flat. Okay, just heading into Strete. Great little pub here. Have a look at this pub. King's Arms. How ornate's that? Look at this. Nice, isn't it?
It's lovely. Do you
Yeah.
think the little seating area outside?
Oh, can't stop now. It's too early.
Dodge.
Right, okay. Julie's just popped into Strete, into the Strete post office and stores there. Bit of a road walk today, kind of in and out of the path and onto roads. You've got to look out for little signs like that one over there, look, just on the bottom saying coast path. So you kind of, you've got to keep your wits around you, or about you, otherwise you're going to get run over and get lost. So it's pretty busy down through here. Hopefully Julia's found some decent cheese. How's that for a pretty little cottage? Some lovely places here. Oh, there's the shopping lady. What have we got? Oh, we've got some decent provisions. Oh, I bet there's booze. Oh, there is always booze.
I did try and...
Alright, back on the path. Blackpool Sands 1 1/4. Just leaving Strete. Nice to be off that busy road. But some, like I said, some pretty little houses back there. Very interesting. Just notice that they on the gates to act as an automatic closure. Sometimes they got just like rocks or something as weights, and all these, the last few gates, have been using the weights that you get from sash windows, like the long tube weights, which is quite good. I've seen all sorts used, like big stones, pebbles, bags of concrete. No, not bags of concrete. Anyway, I better catch Julie up. She's waiting at the next gate. Whoa! Oh! Just got my bag on the gate. Oh dear. Oh, I don't know what that beach is in front. Looks nice though. Oh, what, the beach or the tree? Just see Slapton Sands behind us. We are making progress, slowly but surely. Okay, you lead. Julie's struggling behind me a little bit on that hill. Whew. Long old climb, isn't it, that one? I know. Oh, too much. She keeps going shopping. That was a bit of a climb, wasn't it? Okay, we got across this busy road. Oh, well, it was busy. 2/3 of a mile now. I think this is definitely Blackpool Sands. Looks really nice. Ooh. I don't know why I filmed trying to go through bloody gates. Another busy road crossing. Take care. I'm crossing the road. It says so there.
Potato picking, it was private parking.
You should go Specsavers. Look at that. See, look, difference. That's the first time I've seen something like that used. Ooh, well, it's like a weight to open and close the gate, but that looks like it's something out of an engine. Well, it would have been rude not to stop at Blackpool Sands and have an ice cream, so we did. Sorted caramel with a flake, and
you hid the flake though.
I hid the flake
You never told
in
me
the corner.
but
Right.
you got to find out.
Come on then, up this way. Yeah, we were saying, or Julie was just saying, didn't seem to have any energy today. Don't seem to be they were plodding on.
Where?
Didn't seem to be getting anywhere fast. We overindulged last night, that's what it was. We had some dinner. Yeah, maybe it's because we kind of keep going onto the road. We have stopped to get some. We stopped first of all, had some breakfast, then we stopped and got some bits and pieces, and then just had an ice cream. But I suppose we've done a couple of miles. Ooh. Back on the road now. Oh. Okay, we just got into Stoke Fleming. I just noticed a pub across the road there. The Green Dragon. And I think that's the first time I've ever seen a pub called the Green Dragon. If anybody out there knows if there's any other Green Dragons, pubs that is, yeah, please let me know. Stamped addressed envelope, please. Okay, if you're doing the coastal path and you've just come into Stoke Fleming from Blackpool Sands, look out for the marker, because it's really tricky to see, and it's over on that telegraph pole. Just in case you're coming through this way, look out, because quite easily miss it. Tell you what, this part of the walk today, really strange, coming through off the coast path, in through little villages, through a playing field here, and there's just like little signs dotted around. You've got to really take notice. It's a bit strange actually being away from the coast. So we're now looking for, just coming out of Stoke Fleming, looking for another sign. There we are, over there, over at Red Lap Lane. I tell you what, we bump into lots of people on our little travel. I mean, we were camped last night at Slapton, and the place was full up with lovely posh campers, and by the side of us was a great lovely big Peugeot, and I remarked to Julie about, oh, it looks really nice. Anyway, just walking along, a couple walking towards us. This is like, I reckon we've done like 5 or 6 miles today, and a couple walking towards us stopped us and said, oh, we recognise you. You were camped next to us. They're the owners of the posh Peugeot van with the lovely LED lighting. But apparently, according to the lady, I don't know what her name was, we'll call her Jean. According to Jean,
She looked like a Margot.
she looked like a Margot. Anyway, she said how cosy it looked in our little tent.
Sweet.
Sweet, she said. But
She didn't say she'd want to be in it.
well, I was wondering if she'd want to do a swap, like a £56,000 blooming motorhome for a £120 Van Gogh tent.
Didn't look that.
He didn't look that impressed either. Right back on the coast path. Been off the coast path for about a good hour since leaving Blackpool Sands, I think it was. Climbed out the beach, then up through Stoke Fleming. Yeah, so we're back on it now, which is quite nice. Quite missed not seeing the sea, although it's very misty. Pardon the pun. Yeah, very misty. Yeah, so I think we got up to a National Trust car park just out of Stoke Fleming called Little Dartmouth, I think it's called, and you could cut across and miss out this little peninsula, but we thought, no, we won't cheat.
Cheeks don't prosper.
Well, it's tempting because the weather's not that brilliant, but so we've decided to do the full Monty.
We'd have missed that, wouldn't we?
God, you know what, we've been thinking we should have some lunch, because we said a few days ago when we were at Stir Crazy Cove, that we must eat every 4 hours. And we said, right, okay, well look, next bench. Anyway, couldn't see a bench and nearly walked straight past it. There is the bench. So, it's cheese and crackers time. Well, not a bad little spot for a lunch break. A bit late coming, but still be fine. And we've got some cheese crackers, apple, cambozola, and some nice tomato relish. That'll be alright. Right, we just had lunch, really nice, but just want to share this with you. See this little plastic kind of plastic container with a picture of wine bottle on the back, and we just packed it just like last minute, but absolutely perfect, because decants a nice bottle of wine in there straight away, slips into the backpack to be drank later on in the day when we get to base camp.
Yeah. Heavy glass bottles.
No heavy glass bottle, so really worked out well. That it's been a lifesaver. think everyone would like to know that. It comes from... Okay, just come into Dartmouth Castle, and Dartmouth must go up in the estuary a bit more. Should we have a wander down? Dartmouth, 1 mile. Okay, you got a little bit waylaid on the coastal path. Couldn't quite suss out where we were going. It's all a bit confusing, wasn't it?
Yep. Nothing to do with cider.
No.
But it might be an accident.
Very confusing. Hang on, where are we going? Oh, it stinks down here.
It slops out.
Oh, it really smells. Okay, so nice little views. Have a look round Dartmouth Church. Still can't really see the coastal path, but there's the church. Have a little swivel round. Oh yeah, right. Okay. Got all these. Do you reckon these are tombs?
Here.
Here, look, on your left.
It might just be plaques.
Oh, you never know. Okay, here's our first glimpse of Dartmouth. After the little bit of confusion around the paths around the castle, there's Dartmouth. There, look. I think we're heading for that ferry right in front. Hopefully it's still running. Well, looks like it is at the moment by the time we get down there. And we need to get over to Kingswear, over the other side there. Okay. Fingers crossed we'll be able to get the ferry. I don't know if you can see it in the distance. Just above all the boats, you see the train just leaving. I presume it comes over to Kingswear.
Okay, it's one of those restored lines, you know, like the scenic
Yeah.
trip
Ooh.
on a steam train.
There, look, a steam train coming out of Kingswear. We think that's Kingswear over there, don't we? Oh, the ferry, look, just crossing.
Should we check the ferry first?
I think so. Definitely. Well, that was a flying visit to Dartmouth. We had a nice beer there with the Dartmouth Arms.
Yeah.
We did the excellent accommodation in Dartmouth, but it was like rocket horses. I've never come up against the ferry. Kingswear, where we will rejoin the coastal path looking for the perfect spot. Now, it would have been nice to have found a B&B, but it's so difficult to try and find places. I think we only found about 3, didn't we? Yeah. But it's difficult to actually get a list. Anyway. Back another time. Righto, just got the ferry from Dartmouth over to Kingswear. Kingswear, yeah, have a double check. Like we said, couldn't find accommodation, but we've got our trusty tent. So we shall be we look like we Cheers. So we're looking for a flat spot. Oh, he's aching now. He is aching. Some cracking places this side over in Kingswear. We still haven't located the coastal path. Well, we're on it, kind of, but it's mainly road with houses at the moment. Pretty sure it won't be long before we're out on the proper path. Just spoke to a chap outside his house back there and said there was a possible camping spot at Fro Point, I think it was called, wasn't it?
Something like that.
Yeah. So said it was flat. That's what we want, flat. So we shall see. Oh, hang on. Coastal path. Inner Ford Point. That'll be us then. Okay. It's about 20 past 6. Definitely the hardest part of the day now, especially when you haven't got anywhere booked and you're starting to look for somewhere to stay. Just absolutely knackered actually. And then you come across steps like this, and you get told from the chap we just spoke to that there's not very many flat places to actually pitch a tent. But probably if we had the decent map showing the contours, we could probably suss this out. But we'll keep plodding on. We've got to get to the top of these steps. God, one at a time. Okay, looking back into Dartmouth. That's looking over straight across is Dartmouth Castle, which we passed earlier. We can come back out now, walking back out through the woods onto the coastal path. The sun is shining. The first time the sun's come out. First time the sun's come out actually in 2 days. Really. A bloke walker just overtook us, and he's done the Minehead to here. He'd been walking in for 27 days. Oh my God, he must have been motoring. So it makes us look like a couple of old snails. Oh yeah. Take 2.
That could have been on the newsreaders.
Yeah.
Outtakes.
Yeah. Anyway, we just passed the newsreader from ITV walking towards us. I recognised him. Julie didn't because he didn't have a suit on. Well, anyway. And I can't even remember what his name is, but he's a bit sarcastic, you know. He comes out with like sarcastic things. So when I think of it, I should let you know. But we're walking through this lovely, well, it is mainly pine forest on the edge of the coast, and I can see sunlight ahead, or sunshine. And I'm hoping we'll be at Frodo Point, where there's going to be a lovely flat pitch, views of the ocean, maybe a small cove to swim in, ice cream van, little coffee shack, or maybe a place selling beer. I don't know. Anyway, we should dream on. Well, I don't know if this is the best place we've ever wild camped. I mean, it sounds nice, a pine forest on the side of the hill, or side of the coast path. Just about to see the sea. but we tried to pitch here. This is like concrete around here, so we're tucked in underneath the tree over there, and using this as a kind of base to try and cook our tea. But it's 8:30 now. Yeah, both absolutely cream crackered. Couldn't find anywhere to stay in Dartmouth. I think I said that earlier. So it was a case of get out of Kingswear across from Dartmouth, and I kind of we walked for about an hour and a half, and now we found this place which someone said about, which is probably one of the flattest places we can get. Anyway, I've got to get back to my cooking pot because it looks like it's boiling away. But yeah, we'll probably catch you tomorrow.